mentioned how he's ultra competitive, and other guys have mentioned how he really brings the best out of them. There was obviously a play where he kind of dove into the end zone, kind of ran through contact a little bit, but then got up and was fired up. What is it about? How much does that competitive juice help elevate the entire team?
Yeah, that's what we're about as a team. I preach competitive enthusiasm. That's everybody showing up, giving their best effort every single play. And when guys show up that way, it makes everyone else better. And that's what training camp is all about, man. When you talk about iron sharpening iron, guys making each other better, is how are you finishing with the ball, right? As a receiver, as a back, like, are you finishing to make the defenders better? Defenders, how are you finishing? Are you finishing on the ball? Are you finishing in a physical manner to make sure they feel the contact and they know what it's like? You know, with all our guys playing that way, and Diggs, he's competitive, but we have a team full of guys who are very competitive, and it shows every day that we're out here at practice. And I love to see it, right? You can talk about it, but when guys like Diggs, they show up and they put it to action on the field, that's what it's all about.
Take a couple more. All good?
All good.
Thank you.
All right.
Good. How you doing? Oh man, we're the whole better place. We got all the guys, healthy right now. We got that camaraderie. We've been playing together for a year. I'm just happy, to be a part of, the O-line this year, healthy. So, I'm doing what I can do to, stay healthy and play the best I can play. But I feel like the O-line's in a good place right now, and we're only going to get better.
How good do you feel about those two on your side, you and Shaq, having been together as long as you have?
Great. Shaq is the best player I've ever played beside. He's best, he's one of the best guards in the NFL, most consistent guards in the NFL. I think he's played more snaps than anybody in the league since like 2015. So, just being beside somebody who's that consistent is going to help me with my consistency to be better every day. And, he makes me better every day. And he helps me a lot, he's been playing this game for a long time. So, I feel like we're going to, be a deadly combo. So, I'm looking forward to the season.
Kenyon.
Yeah, what have you seen out of him and, the work that he's put in the offseason to get back?
Growth, man, maturity. Kenyon's matured a lot. He's put in a lot of work. His body is in the best position he's been in. His mind is in the best position he's been in. He's very confident, in his ability, and he's putting it all together, man. He's been out here putting some good stuff on the field for these first couple of days of camp, and I'm excited to see him grow. Like I told him, I've been in the same position he's in right now. You just got to keep working, man. Just keep grinding. It's gonna, he's gonna get better, and I feel like it's gonna be a good year for him.
Did you have any conversations with him about what he needs to do if he wants to stick around in this league and be a player on this team? Like, where did that maturity kind of just snap in?
It's not just me. It's all the guys. It's me, LT, Shaq. It's all those guys that have been playing football for a good bit of time, and we just pouring into him because you got to think about Kenyon came into this league as a young kid. He was the youngest guy in his draft class, and he's younger than some of the rookies this year. So you got to take that into fact, that he's still a young kid and he got a lot to grow. But he's been taking in everything we've been pouring into him, and he's been very positive about everything this year. So I'm excited to see him continue to grow. It's not going to be perfect. It's not perfect for us. I'm going into year 6 and it's still not perfect for me. But if you can keep showing that you're putting in the work and you're doing your best you can do, it's only great things going to happen.
Did you do this, anything different you do this offseason to get ready for this year? Did you approach it differently? Did you do anything different?
For me, I rehab from November all the way up to training camp. I was in rehab. So the biggest thing for me, different area, is just staying on top of all the little things for my body. All the recovery, trying to eat the best I can eat, getting enough sleep, all the little things that's going to help me because, I got the talent, football comes easy to me. It comes easy to all of us because we've been doing this our whole life. But, it's the little things that you got to take care of off the field, they help you on the field, because my biggest problem is that I haven't been able to stay on the field. So I haven't played a full season yet. This is my year. I think I'm going to play a full season, knock on wood, but I'm doing everything I can do to stay healthy and perform the best I can perform, and I'm feeling good, and I'm going to play great.
Looking forward to playing your full season, and then I know LT hasn't practiced yet, but last season the offensive line, you guys took some hits. How do you see the offensive line coming together this year now, second year where you guys know each other better, and hopefully you guys are on the path to being fully healthy?
Pretty good, man. LT's doing really good. I think it just taking his stuff a little different, but LT's doing great. He's in great shape. He's feeling good. But as far as last year, man, and this year, I just think like the depth of guys that we got on this team is very high. We got a lot of guys that can play some football. And, we got the Rook Fisher coming in. Man, we've been pouring into him. He's getting better every day. So he's learning a lot from me and LT. And, he's going to be a great player himself, too. So I feel like we got a great roster. They built the best O-line they can build. And I think, we just got to continue to work. Like I said, work every day, get better. Every day ain't going to be perfect. Going to be ups and downs. We just got to steadily keep climbing. And when week one comes, we're going to put it all together.
Speaking of year 6, you when you first came here, went to the playoffs, then you went through kind of the dark period. Is there like an appreciation or something, the fact that you're getting closer to back? Like, because you're a rookie, you have success, you're close to getting to the AFC Championship game, and then it kind of goes away, and now it kind of seems like that's bad. Is there like an appreciation for that?
Yeah, I appreciate it. I appreciate the game every day, win or lose, because, it's a privilege to be, in this position I am. But, I'm happy to be a part of a team that's winning, happy to have coaches that are building a winning culture. So every day, man, the mindset is that I can't let my guys down, because everybody's depending on me, and we all depend on each other. And just the camaraderie around the building, all the leaders on the team, it starts with the quarterback. We built something special around here, and it starts from the head coach, QB, and down to all the practice squad guys, players. Everybody's holding each other accountable, going hard every day to make each other better.
What's like working with Stephon Diggs? You saw a couple of catches from him too in the red zone today.
Stephon's a dog. But the biggest thing about Stephon is that he's a good guy. I mean, everybody say all this stuff about him. He's a diva. I haven't seen it. I mean, in the locker room, on the field, pep talks when we in the huddle. He's a great dude, and he back it up when he get on the field. I mean, he's a great player, so I'm excited to have him part of the team.
About what you've seen this year from DP, how he's kind of re-energized himself.
DP is DPing. DP is one of the most talented running backs I played with, and I think this year is like probably one of the most. It's probably the most explosive I've seen him, even more than his rookie year. He looks faster. He's leaner. He still, can run the ball really hard, but I think he's in a great spot too. With him and Joe Mixon back there, man, we do what we got to do up front. Them boys going to run the rock for sure.
We'll close with Cody. What was been your early impression of Danielle Hunter, and what can you kind of learn from him in some of these practices?
Danielle's a great player. The best thing I can say about Danielle is that going against him so far in practice, man, he's very, unpredictable. So he has an unorthodox type of rush, and that you can't prepare yourself. You can't just be, I'm going to do this every single play. Nah, you got to change up and be ready for something different every time you play. And I think that is the biggest thing that I like about going against him, because he prepares you for so much more and help you out getting ready for the game. Because, see, he's one of the best rushers in the league. We know that. But, he plays hard. Him and Will both, man. Will's got a whole lot better, too. And, man, it's a dogfight every day with those boys, man. And we all going to make each other better.
Appreciate it, Titus.
Yeah, sure. Thank y'all.
What's up? I'm doing great, man. I'm blessed. Happy to be out here again.
Talk to us a little bit about moving around a lot more than maybe you did last year. How you like that? Some of the challenges building that.
Yeah, I love it. You know, it's been fun to play some nickel here in training camp and OTAs, and you know, I'm all in it on the process. Whatever Coach D'Amico and his staff wants me to do, you know, I'm ready to try to go out there and execute and make plays for this team.
What's been the biggest adjustment to playing some nickel?
It's all about, like I said, execution. You know, every nickel is similar. I played nickel in college, so I kind of understand the position. And through the years with the Texans, I've been studying, you know, how D'Amico wants to play, how he wants our nickel to play. So, you know, it's just understanding the position and the techniques that he wants us to work. And, you know, just honing in on that every day and just trying to stack them and get better.
Jalen, you kind of talked about you playing nickel back in college, so there's some similarities between what are the biggest differences from what you saw in Dave's defense and Andrew's defense?
That's a good question. It's a lot of similarities, more similarities than differences. I would say I mean, you can go coverage to coverage. That's a good question, though. I'm going to have to get back to you on that. It's a lot of similarities, though, for sure.
Hey, Jalen, how would you describe the intensity when you guys finally get to go offense against defense a little bit? Damien said thuds over because you guys took him to the ground a couple of times. So,
yeah.
So what's it supposed to be, and how intense does that get?
Yeah, it's definitely supposed to be thuds. So we're supposed to, you know, wrap up Damien and keep him up. But I think those competitive juices get to flying, and, you know, things, you know, happen here or there. But, you know, we want to keep our teammates up because we need them healthy when the season comes. But like I said, when we out there and it's 100-something degrees, you know, the humidity, you know, you're ready to go and you're ready to hit somebody. So it's a little harder to keep them up, but that's the strain Coach talks about. You know, you got to do everything right. And so we're working to that.
What are the biggest things that you learned last season, like that perhaps will make you a better player moving forward? Were there any lessons as you reflect that you take and you say, this can make me way better moving forward?
Yeah, I think it's just owning the situation and how it comes. You know, everything might not go your way, whether that's a play, whether that's a day, you know, in your life. And you got to just keep pushing and keep finding ways to get better. I think that's what I'm trying to do, trying to stay positive with my teammates and try to be a, you know, uplifting role model to them because, you know, like I said, these days are hard for us and they are long. So, you know, I'm just trying to be that, you know, that peaceful guy in the locker room, somebody that you could just come to and just chop it up with and, you know, uplift the spirit of the whole, you know, team.
Last year you had Jimmy who knew this defense. This year you had Aziz who knows this defense. Can you see how that's impacted things?
Oh, for sure. You know, Aziz is a true pro, a guy that's really locked in, a guy that's not, you know, letting nothing slide. You know, today in practice, he got on me because I had made a check real quick that was wrong. So I think that leadership and that accountability is going to do nothing but uplift this team. And, you know, I'm glad that he's on my team because he definitely makes me better on and off the field, too. It's a lot of things that we do off the field. You know, we got a little horse game going to see who got a better shot. And I'm going to be honest, he's up right now. But like I said, it's always tomorrow to get him to get back at him.
He plays on the opposing side of the field, but just really impressive timing, what he needs, the locker room, and also how he's fitting with the culture.
Yeah, he's a true leader. I think on and off the field. You know, he's came to me. You know, I work with him a lot in the slot. And he's came to me and just tried to give me a couple pointers here and there. And I think the biggest thing is his competitive nature is high. Like, he's going out every play trying to win, and that does nothing but, you know, uplift other competitors. Because when I'm out there, I don't care who it is. Like, I'm trying to win as well. So that's not going to do nothing but help get this team even better.
In regards to his competitive nature, do you have any examples of that really shining through in practice?
Yeah, I'm not going to give up my little 1-2 that he gave me, but yeah, it's all about disguising and not letting the other guy know what you're doing. You know, it's a chess game, and it's a visual game as well. So, you know, showing one thing and doing another, showing one thing and doing that. You know, just playing that game with the other person on the other side, and making it a mind thing, not much more of a physical thing. I think that's the next step that Steph is always talking about. So, you know, yeah.
Did you do anything different this offseason as you approached getting ready for this year? Did you change anything?
Yeah, I took a break, you know, from football for a little bit, relaxed, breathed a little bit, you know, got away from the game, and I think that put things into perspective for me. It helped me to, you know, understand that my job is important, very important, but it's not everything. You know, I tried to get closer to God, you know, diving into the scriptures daily. And I think that has done nothing but help me with my patience, help me with my loyalty to others. Like all of these things that I want to do in my life and in football is something that I'm just trying to continue to focus on. Yep.
Thanks, man.
Y'all good? It's a little sticky out here. Yeah, I know. I'm trying to just tell her to.
I told her, I said, now you're on the road.
Yeah. I got her with our recruiting person, so she's still in the running. So just I'll let it.
Yeah, thank you for doing that.
Yeah. So.
That's all we ask.
No, not a problem at all. So y'all be good.
What's up?
Talked about how you process things quickly and you don't make mistakes more than once. How do you feel like you're playing so far? Are you feeling good about it?
I feel like I got a long way to go. I feel like it's been the first couple practices, and I feel like to get to the point where I really want to be at, I have a long way to go. I have a lot to learn. I have a lot to work on. So right now it's okay, but I want to be a lot better.
Where are you most comfortable? Go ahead, Jim.
What's been the biggest learning curve for you so far, coming into the NFL camp?
I would say finding a routine that really sticks with you because, in college, you don't have a lot of time. You got school, you got this, you got that. In the NFL, you don't got anything but football. So, just finding something productive to do with your time, finding time to work on my body, figuring out, what my body likes, what my body doesn't like, how to make sure I'm prepared for practice, how to make sure I'm mentally prepared every day. So just finding a good routine for myself.
How much have you learned from going up against wide receivers like Diggs, Collins, Tank?
I learned a lot every day. Every day I learn something new from them. I'm trying to soak up knowledge from them. Every day after practice, I'm getting game from them, talking about our reps, what I could do better, what they're thinking in the middle of a rep. So, just going against guys, vets like that, guys who are really good at what they do, it's just making me a lot better every day.
He said he talked a little jump to you. He said you stand to tone down. What does he say to you? Have you always been trash talker? Not afraid to talk back?
I'm the type of guy I just stand on business. So if it's smoke in the air, I'm gonna blow it. But Diggs, he's just a guy who really he really loves the game. So he's just really passionate about what he does, and he just lets it be known. And I like that because I'm the same way. When I make a play, I'm gonna let you know. I'm gonna do whatever I want to do, and he's the same way. So whenever he makes a play, I give him credit. But I'm like, okay, yeah. Next time it's gonna be different.
Where are you most comfortable on the field? Inside, outside, where on that side?
It doesn't matter. I can play D-line. It wouldn't matter as long as I'm on the field.
Have you been able to pick the brain of Aziz just because of his versatility and his ability to understand what kind of D'Amico wants during his time in San Francisco?
Yes, I've been talking to Aziz every day after practice too as well. Just him being, a Mike backer, a guy who came in just a little bit before I did, but he's already, established himself as a leader on the team. So, that's someone whose brain I want to pick just to understand, he's been in the league a long time, and he wasn't drafted like I was. He got his stuff out the mud. So just understanding, how he goes about his day every day, how he works hard. That's something, that if I could just pick pieces of, this guy's routine and that guy's routine, I feel like it'll make me a lot better.
What do you think that you? Go ahead.
It seems like everyone's had a moment with Aziz where they've experienced his leadership. Have you had any of those moments yet?
I feel like I know what you're talking about, but nah, not in that manner. It's just and even if it wasn't that manner, you just gotta hear the message, not the tone. But no, he just giving me game, just telling me, little things here and there that's gonna help me out. Even though we play two different positions, he understands the game and the defense very thoroughly. So just kind of hearing where he's coming from, that's something that really helps me.
There was the viral clip of Kirby Smart praising you for deciding to play in the bowl game. A lot of guys in your position, they opt out. What went into that decision? Is that kind of what D'Amico and Caserio like about you when they talk about he just likes to play football?
Yeah, I eat, sleep, and breathe football. Football has been the love of my life since I was 3 years old. So, I had the opportunity to play in the game with my teammates, and I was fully healthy. So, they're in my brain, it was a no-brainer. Like, it's football. Why would I not play? So, other guys chose to make other decisions. That's neither here nor there. I respect the decision regardless because, everyone has to make a decision for themselves and their family and, their betterhood. But, my decision was to go out there and play football.
People always ask what you learn from the vets, but what are they learning from you?
I feel like some of the vets are just learning, how to be able to kind of just kick back sometimes. It's okay to take a breath of fresh air. The game it's already hard enough, in between the lines every day. So, just not making it hard on yourself outside the lines, on the sideline, just being able to kick it, just, tapping somebody on the back. That's something that we just kind of all learn from each other, just being able to have a brotherhood, We all have our different walks of life outside the building, but just being able to have that same brotherhood inside.
Do you think there's an element since you're a rookie of needing to prove yourself to your teammates? You work hard, you play with these guys?
Definitely. I feel like, first thing you want to do as a young player, as a rookie, coming into a new organization, new atmosphere, new everything, you want to be able to prove you want to earn the respect of your teammates and your coaches. And I feel like, that's something that I really focused on and I'm still focusing on. Like I want to earn the respect of everyone in the building before it's time to play. So just by the way I come in every day, and I just want to be a student of the game.
How have you been getting along with the Bama guys in the locker room?
I get along with everyone just fine. Bama guys are Bama guys. At the end of the day, it's Go Dogs, but it's all good.
Did you really not know D'Amico went to Bama when you had your first meeting with him?
I had no idea. I mean, somebody told me like I was probably like 1 or 2 years old when Coach Ryans was playing. So
that didn't come up at all.
Nah.
We'll end with Cody and then Cole.
Do you get to keep the locksmith? Does that carry over? Do you have to re-earn the nickname as you're here in the pros? How does that work?
That's just me. That's who I am. I feel like it'll continue to be earned. The more I progress. But I feel like I came in and I kind of just showed that's who I am. That's the kind of person I am. I'm the locksmith. I want to lock stuff down on the opposite side of the field or wherever I'm at.
Kamar, you've gotten to talk about going up against wide receivers like Steph and Nico and how it improves your game, but when you get to go up against a quarterback like CJ every single day, how does that better your game, especially against quarterbacks that you will see this season?
Man, it just makes me so much better because it's like my technique has to be sound every play, because it's 2-on-1. I'm 1-on-1 with the receiver, and then I got another matchup with the quarterback, and the quarterback is elite. So just knowing that if I make one wrong step or if I think too long, the rep might be over because whoever I'm going against, whether it's Steph, Nico, Tank, Mechie, Noah, it doesn't matter. Like, those guys are elite, so I have to be elite at the same time.
Thank you, Kamar.
Thank y'all.
Thanks, Kamar.